Hello， 大家好，欢迎来到本期的领航Talk。我们本次来到了基督城的 UCIC， 然后这位是我们的 UCIC 的 Director。
Hi, my name is Ian McDonald, and I'm the Director of Recruitment and Admissions here at UC International College. It's wonderful to be able to host you and to the opportunity to talk to your clients. UC International College is an independent but very closely aligned college with the University of Canterbury. Our students are University of Canterbury students from day one, but they're taught by us, and the advantage of that for the students is that we focus only on teaching international students, and we have designed our programs to ensure that the international students have an opportunity to adjust and to life and study in New Zealand, and then also get the extra support that international students often need. So international students at times struggle with English language as the medium of teaching, and so we provide our students with extra support around language and communication skills, but also the pace at which we teach is a little bit slower than the university. We teach in smaller classes, 35 students maybe instead of 350 in some of the big first year classes. And so it's much more comfortable for students. They get to know their classmates, they get to know their teacher, they can build relationships with their teachers that help them to be comfortable and to be confident, and we help them to remain determined to succeed, right?
It's like really the foundation program.
Yeah,
right?
So the foundation program is a program that's designed for students who want to complete their final year of high school with us.
Yeah.
And these are typically students who have very clear academic goals. They know that they want to move into a university study and complete a bachelor's degree.
What do you think the different, the students stay in the local high
schools versus
or
us?
or in the
So our students are located. We're located on the University of Canterbury campus.
Yeah.
And so students who are on that university journey get to adjust and become comfortable on campus. They will be able to use all of the campus facilities, the libraries, the gym, the health center, all of that sort of stuff. So there's a bit of an advantage with that. The second thing I think that's important is that our students in the foundation program can really focus on courses and subjects that will help them to prepare for university study. They're delivered in a way that's more similar to the way students are taught at university than at high school. So it really is for students who have a really good idea, a really strong focus, and clear goals. Yeah. The students will miss out to some extent on the sort of the social aspects of hanging out in high school.
Yeah.
But our program, the class is quite close. They have lots of friends that they can hang out with here at the college, and I think our students are quite happy at times to avoid all of the noise that you get in a high school, and they can focus on their studies.
But what's the difference between the international diploma or the university year one? Yeah.
We teach only international students.
Yeah.
The same courses, the same subjects, the same sort of lecture material, the same coverage of material. But the biggest difference really is that we teach that first year over a 12-month period. The university doesn't teach over our summer. So they squeeze the first year into 8 months.
8 months. So more fast. Yeah.
Faster, more courses in each semester. So our students will complete 3 courses per trimester, whereas university students complete 4 courses per semester. They end up doing the same number in total, 8 courses each, but it's that extra time, and it allows us to have extra lecture hours, it allows us to have extra tutorial hours, and it allows the students to, have more time to adjust and to adapt and to dedicate to studies. And so what we found is, and what the data from the university suggests, is that our students tend to do better than the students who start directly at the university. And by that I mean they're able to complete their studies at a higher rate than the students who start directly with the university.
Yeah, and when they entrance to the second year, the same entry requirement with normal?
No, so the entry requirements into our diploma are slightly lower than the entry requirements into the university degree. IELTS, for example, 5.5 instead of 6.0.
Yeah.
And a slightly lower GPA requirement from high school classes. But once the student starts the diploma with us, all they have to do is pass the diploma to progress automatically into the university degree, the second year of the university degree. So there are no additional academic or English language requirements moving from UC International College to the university. As is the case with all of the university students, as well as ours, students who are doing the Bachelor of Engineering with honors will pick a specialization for their second year. And those specializations for all students are competitive, and entry, say, into civil engineering or mechanical engineering will be based on the GPA that you earn in that first year. But any student who completes our diploma in engineering can progress into at least one or more of the majors. They may not get into all of them, right? But as I said, it's the same at the university. It's a very popular, very competitive program. International students, domestic students, all students are forced to perform well, to have absolute control and choice over their majors.
Yeah, and as I know, and we already have the program if students just want to enjoy to the local high school experience and the foundation program plans, like a half time in the local high school, half time to prepare in the university. So in the foundation course, it's like that.
Yeah, our foundation course is pretty full on for students, but it is a nice transition. It is a nice transition. We also have a program over years, sort of what we're calling a pre-foundation program, where the students will come to complete maybe the last 3 years of their high school. And they'll start with a local high school. So we're partnering with, I think we have 3 or 4 high schools now in direct cooperation with us. They start with the high school, and these are students that are maybe 16 years old, quite young, where that high school experience is still very, very important to them. And so they'll complete about 1.5 years in the high schools, and then they can come to us for that final year when they really need to focus on their
because lots of the international parents want their kids have enjoyed the international culture or the local culture. But if you just into our college, even if it's a local education, but it's all of the students from the international.
Yeah.
So it's not to have too much local culture here, right?
Yeah. Look, I absolutely, and for the younger kids, I think it's very important. I will say that UC International College has a very diverse student body. They're all international students, but they come from a very, diverse range of countries.
The whole world.
The whole world, and some places that you've never heard of until you get an application from them. We probably have about maybe a third of our students are from sort of Greater China, North Asia. Another third are probably from Southeast Asia, and the rest come from other places. So the students will still get a really good sort of cultural and varied experience here. But you're right, it's all international.
Yeah, so maybe this program, this pre-foundation, maybe it's a main reason just to let the international students feeling the local culture, the local education, right?